Okay, I'm recording.
I'm recording.
Okay, great. And sound is on. And two old bastards, take one.
Get rid of that. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what I thought I'd like to talk about. Do you remember that shoot we did for the West Australian Opera Company?
The one at the zoo?
Yeah. It was about how many years ago?
Shit, that has to be 30 years ago.
No, not that long, surely.
Well, look, hang on. Actually, you're right. It's probably more like 20 years ago. 1995, something like that.
A long time. Yeah.
Well, it's like 2017 now. It had to be 1995. I was working in King Street, and we both had the studio.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
In Murray Street.
Yeah.
Sawtooth Studios. How did you get that gig, by the way? I don't think I ever asked you.
I don't know. I think I got it from you.
Really?
I think you organised it.
Actually, now I remember. Lindy Hume, who was the director of the WA Opera Company, was a client of mine when I was a hairdresser.
And I'd also photographed her.
That's right.
For one of the magazines.
That's exactly right.
Yeah.
And so she had the show coming up, which was, what was the name of the show that the shot was? Alcina.
Yeah.
Why was there a reference to a cheetah in that? Is there something in that opera that?
Well, it's like a lot of opera. I never really got into opera that much because, like,
I got into an opera singer once.
Oh yeah, right. Like to understand the opera, you really have to know what the story is before you go to it.
Sure.
And we only had a really brief about what it's all about.
Yeah.
And Alcina is like a sorceress.
Gotcha.
Who lives on an island with her sister.
Right.
Can't remember her name, but her sister was more or less a pimp.
Okay.
And she'd drag all these men onto the island, and they'd fought for Alcina.
Ah.
And when she got bored with them, she could turn them into a tree, a stone, an animal, whatever she wanted.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a bit like, is it Circe in Homer's Odyssey? They land on the island and she turns them all into pigs. Remember that?
A bit like that.
Yeah. So.
Anyway, this is a Handel opera, and it's like 18th century, It's like, woo, hello. But, you had to know it, but we had very sort of brief, as I said.
So why did you choose to shoot, why was it with a cheetah then? How did that come about?
It was supposed to be a lion.
Yeah. And
so somehow we thought about doing the lion, but no, impossible with a lion. But then the guy at the zoo said, there's this old cheetah there.
So you rang the zoo?
I can't remember.
Right. You don't remember how you thought you need an animal, you need a lion, so you probably rang the zoo and said, hey, can I...
Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
Anyway, they said, the cheetahs, they're very friendly and what have you.
Yeah.
And thought, okay. And then the whole shoot got into motion, on a very flimsy ground because we didn't know what the fuck we were doing.
Well, what was interesting, I thought, was that you had one shot. That was it. That, you could only get into the cheetah's enclosure. They weren't going to let you do it again, really, from memory.
Yeah, I had one roll of film.
Yeah, and we also had this situation where it was really early in the morning. I mean, I think we got there before the light. I think we got there before it was even while it was still dark.
3:34 in the morning. Yeah.
So, and of course, I'm doing the hair, which was just different coloured muds. Like there was mud that was ochre coloured and whatever, and that was a fucking nightmare because there's a makeup artist working on turning the girl.
Katie Crocker.
Yeah. She's turning the girl into doing the leopard spots all over her skin, and at the same time I'm working with wet mud on her hair, turning it into sort of like quasi dreadlocks of different colours. I mean, it looked pretty cool, the hair in the end, but it was a nightmare.
And there's me outside saying, "Come on, you bastards, get on with it."
Yeah, because you're running out of light. That's
And
the typical
also,
photographer thing, right?
No, just wanted it to be done. But the point was that we only had one shot in it because my schedule, I think I was going away to Sydney the next day.
Right.
And so we had to have the whole thing signed, sealed and delivered
Right.
by the next morning. But we didn't have the benefits of digital shit and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And I remember the day before, I went with Lindy, not Lindy Hume, the opera singer. What was her name? She was great.
Right.
Yes, anyway.
Yeah.
We'll supply her name later.
Yes.
We went in the day before.
Yeah.
And we'd had all the instructions that to do this, to enter the cage, we'd have to have 3 attendants, a vet with a stun gun.
Excuse the sound, people.
We had to have a vet with a stun gun, just in case the animal wanted to have a go at us.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yeah, because I've got the sound going on the other mic as well anyway.
Yeah.
So we might end up having to use that.
No.
Anyway, we'll make it work.
Yeah, so, went up to this guy and he said, no, we don't need the vet with the stun gun. We don't need 3, we just need me, the cheetah called Claudius, you, and my stick.
And some cheese squares, because I remember...
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah, no, the thing like cheese squares, because I actually was able to give it a cheese square.
Oh, right.
And it had like cheese squares like you have at art openings or whatever.
Yeah,
blocks of cheese, right? I really liked them, and that would...
Anyway, so we went in the day before, and the zoo was still opened. And we went inside feeling like really nervous. And I just remember going in with the camera and setting the position so on a wide aperture so that the focus is only on the subject of the singer and the cheetah.
Yes.
And the rest of it was blown out.
Yeah.
And it looked like the middle of, the Serengeti or something like that.
Yeah.
It was fantastic. And then I looked around, and in the viewing room, through the glass, I could see all these school kids going, "Wow, look at that!" And we went over to be introduced to Claudius the cheetah, and he was very interested, sniffed around us, and asked us, "Okay, if we stroke him, go right ahead." And the thing started purring. And
they sound like, I remember the cat purring.
Oh, God.
It sounds like a V8.
Yeah.
Like a V8 cat.
Yeah.
That blew me out. It was like this deep rumbling purr. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the confidence was built up, and we thought, right, we can do this. Turned up the next morning, as you say.
Yeah.
Makeup took about 3 or 4 hours.
Oh, it was a nightmare. That whole thing was... you had the easy job, that's for sure.
Yeah. Anyway, I had the old Hasselblad set in exactly the right position.
Yeah.
And we were all set up, and then it was like, okay, let's go. I had 12 frames to shoot it.
And the shot's beautiful,
Click.
as you'll see on this video.
Click. We got 2 frames that were just right.
Yeah.
Just right. And I was pretty happy. But then when I went and processed the film, I saw that the background was a bit bare.
Yes.
So I thought, let's make it a little bit more surreal. So I got a dappled background negative,
Yeah.
made a mask
Yes.
for the rest of the shot, and put the background into the sky. Bob's your uncle.
Now,
It's
for those people watching, when Tony's talking about a mask here, he's talking about a physical mask
Yeah.
cut out with a razor blade and
No. I used the blank out paint, the red paint.
Ah, okay. So the process, where did you paint that onto the paper or onto the negative?
On the cellophane on top.
Yes.
Yeah,
Gotcha. Right, so we're talking print, not, of course, in digital, in Photoshop. Anybody who's watching this who hasn't ever done darkroom work, what Tony's talking about is really sophisticated. It is, isn't it? Really, it's really difficult work to do in a darkroom. Now you can just create masks in Photoshop and do that kind of stuff and drop backgrounds in and change backgrounds or whatever. But back in the day, you had to physically do it in the darkroom, underneath the enlarger. It was a very, very difficult process.
Painstaking, not
very
difficult.
Skillful process.
And what they do these days to do something like that, they'd probably shoot the animals separately, the sopranos separately, the background separately, and then just marry them together.
I'm not sure. I think really you'd probably get them if you could. Well, this is the difficulty. You'd have to shoot it at the zoo, right? But ideally, you'd probably take a green screen backdrop, right, and set the green screen up, and then shoot them in front of the green screen, and you could put them anywhere you wanted. You could put them you could put the Serengeti plain behind them and blend them in perfectly. That'd be how I would do it. And that's actually, it's interesting that you would say that how would you do that now, given that given that you have a different set of technological tools to work with.
Well, from what I've seen of sort of various, a lot of the promotional stuff for the opera and for the stage is done in almost like in a fashion manner. They make it as simple as possible.
Yeah.
No problems, no reference to the story, except for the girl in the picture might look like how we imagine the soprano to look.
Yeah.
And it doesn't actually mean very much, but I think what we did sort of kind of added a bit of meaning to it.
Do you know what? It might be interesting to actually see if we can't recreate the exercise now.
We wouldn't be allowed to.
Maybe not, but might be worth sort of seeing if we can even get permission to do something like that. But then again, you'd have to have a good reason, and we're not connected with the opera anymore. And but anyway, great story, don't you think?
Why not?
Great story.
Yeah, look forward to
the next one.
The next one, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right.
Cut.